Does the gentlelady from California rise?
I have an amendment at the desk, Mr. Chairman.
The clerk will designate the amendment.
Amendment offered by Ms. Eshoo of California. At the end of the bill, before the short title, insert the following section. None of the funds made available in this act may be used to enter into a contract with a corporation or other business entity that does not disclose its political expenditures.
Gentleman from Florida.
Mr. Chairman, I reserve a point of order on the amendment.
The gentleman reserves a point of order. The gentlelady from California is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I rise for the third time this year to call for transparency and disclosure in our system and throughout our government. This appropriation bill will spend billions, hundreds of billions of taxpayer dollars next year, and a huge portion of it, a portion that's impossible to quantify, will go to contractors. Some are small, others rank among the world's largest companies. And as we meet today, the workforce of contractors in Afghanistan is the same size as the workforce of the uniformed personnel there. And since 2005, we've spent approximately $12 billion on contractors in Afghanistan. And today, there are more private contractors. I mean, listen up, everyone. There are more private contractors than uniformed personnel in Iraq. And we've spent $112 billion on contractors in Iraq since 2005. The federal government does business with thousands of contractors who receive billions of dollars in taxpayer money. They should be required to disclose their spending, their political spending, and that's what my amendment will accomplish. In 2002, when we voted to pass the historic McCain-Feingold campaign finance bill, most Republicans voted no, saying we needed disclosure, not soft money restrictions. They said we needed to put spending out in the open and let the voters assess it. Today, when the president proposes requiring contractors to simply disclose their spending and not to limit it, Republicans are up in arms. They say it will politicize the contracting process. But when contractors can spend money in elections, the contracting process is already politicized. My amendment is modest, and it's simple. It will bring this information out into the open and let the public decide for themselves. The public deserves to know what happens with their tax money. Mr. Chairman, this is not a revolutionary idea. For the last 17 years, the SEC requires bond dealers to limit their campaign contributions to the officials in the cities that issue bonds. It requires them to disclose their contributions, providing the public with transparency. The rule was challenged and upheld in court, and my amendment really adheres to the same principle. To quote Senator Mitch McConnell from 2003, quote, "Why would a little disclosure be better than a lot of disclosure?" I agree with Senator McConnell. With public dollars come public responsibilities. Disclosure would fulfill this responsibility. So I urge my colleagues to support this, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Does the gentleman from Florida